Hey traders, welcome to We Trade Wave's weekly Forex forecast. By now, I think all of you have noticed the power of wave analysis and market structures. Almost all the pairs have gone as forecasted. So if you made money out of our last week's analysis, let us know in the comment section. Here are some feedbacks from our private Slack group. Take these as motivation only. And remember this, it's not enough to know where the market is going next. In addition to that, you have to learn how to trade that wave correctly. And this is where the success is, knowing how to trade correctly. If we can do it, you can do it too. Knowledge is power, and investing in yourself brings rewards later on. Are you ready to invest in yourself? Don't miss out our next course. Only 2 weeks left. For those who don't know, we will be giving 2 free spots in our upcoming course to those who will be taking part in this challenge of sharing our videos on their social media platforms. To take part in this challenge, you need to follow the below few steps. Let's get started. DXY, for this one, all of you remember our forecast. We did say that we're expecting market to move up. Short term, DXY will move to the upside. This is what we said last week. And market went all the way up from here to here. We hope all of you made money out of this up wave. Now remember, from here, we said we are expecting downside. Market went down, and then up again. So all of you who are in this sell and still holding, move your stops. And those who are in this buy, take profits. Why? Because we are expecting next a down wave for the XY. Short term, we can see the XY going down. So all of you wait your sell setup before you go for the next wave. For us, we can see that they are preparing the market for a down wave. And this down wave, it can go all the way down to break this low. So, if you are following us, you should have made some profits in this down wave, and you should have made profits last week in this up wave. If you remember this forecast, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Now, let me show you guys the bigger picture. In this one, we are expecting market to move down all the way to break this low. Why? Because we are still within a downtrend. After this down wave, market will push to the upside again. But do not jump in. Wait your system, wait your sell setup before you go for the next trade. For us, we know where to enter, how to enter, and we have specific rules to execute our next trade. Euro-dollar, for this one, we did say last week we are expecting a down wave before this up move. And market went down more than 130 pips. We hope all of you who trade Euro-dollar made money in this down wave. Now, short term, Euro-dollar looks up to us. Any buy setup we get, we might go for it. Those who are in the sell, you can take profits or move your stops. What we suggest you to do, take partial profits. You can take more than 50% and leave the rest. No matter what the market will do, your worst case scenario, it should be break even for now. Those who are not in, you can start to look for your buy setups. Let me repeat this. You can start to look for your buy setups. Do not wait our arrow to jump in and click the buy. If you do that, you will end up losing your account. We are not controlling the market, and what we are sharing here is our point of view on what could be the next move in the market based on our wave analysis and the market structure. Do not follow anyone blindly, even us. For this one, the next wave and the next move that we can see is toward the upside. More details about this structure, we will cover it in our Sunday session. All of you who are watching this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Why you have to do that? To get a notification every time we publish a video or we post any important message or tip in the community tab. So subscribe and hit the bell icon. Pound dollar, also for this one, we said we are expecting a down wave and market went down from here to here. This was a 200 pips move. So those who remember this forecast and took this sell, let us know in the comment section and give us a thumbs up. Now, after this down wave, we are expecting an up wave here. Short term, pound dollar looks up to us. So this means any buy setup we see, we will go for it. Those who are in, you can take partial profits and move the rest to break even. In this way, you will never lose in this trade. If we get a buy setup, we'll go for this trade. This up wave, it can go all the way up to break this top, guys. So wait your buy setup before you jump in. Aussie dollar, how many of you guys remember this forecast? Market went down from here to here, and this is what we forecasted. It's not magic here, guys. It's more than 8 years of experience and understanding of market behavior. Market went down here more than 150 pips. Don't take my words for this. Our videos are here on our YouTube channel. Go back and watch our previous video. Also, check our community tab. We are posting before and after, traders' feedbacks, tips, and updates. We are posting them on the community tab, on Instagram, on Telegram, and on Facebook. So do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Coming back to Aussie dollar, market went down as forecasted. Next, we are expecting an up move. Now, this forecast is not for those who are already in the sell. If any one of you is in the sell, move your stops to break even. Why? Because if market give us a corrective structure here, more downside. For now, based on this structure, we can see market will push to the upside. This forecast is for those who are not in. If you are following us, you should be already in the sell. Those who trade Aussie dollar and are not in, you can start to look for your buy setups. Any buy setup we get here, we might go for it. Let me repeat this one more time. If we get a corrective structure, more downside. In all the cases, short term, we can see Aussie dollar moving up. More details on our Sunday session. It's not a signal service, guys. It's an in-depth analysis for all the pairs that are covered here on YouTube and on our website. It will be more than 1 hour session and it's recorded. And also, we are saying to members what charts we are focusing on. Anyway, without going into details here, you can find all the info in our website, www.wetradewaves.com. Read this line by line, and if you'd like to subscribe, fill up this form. Dollar yen for this one, market went down. After this corrective structure, we are expecting another move down. And remember, this down wave, guys, it can go all the way down to break this low. Now, you can trade this down wave if you know how to trade it. If this down wave will go down to break this low, don't miss this up wave. This is the bigger wave and this is the bigger move. You can ignore this one if market will give you a setup. Missing a wave is not a problem because here for this one, market can stop here and then upside again. So for us, we will start to look for our buy setups from here or from here. We would like to see the market breaking this low before we move to the upside again. New Zealand dollar for this one, go back and watch our previous video. We did say here we are expecting a down wave and market went down as forecasted. This was a 100 pips move. All of you are in the sell, move your stops. Why? Because here in this one, we are expecting a correction and more downside. Your worst case scenario, it should be break even. No loss in this trade. No matter what the market will do, your worst case scenario, it should be break even. If you hold this trade and market will make a correction and more downside, this will be a big trade for all of you. Now, those who are not in, you can get in after a corrective structure here. Wait your sell setup, wait the market to give you a corrective structure, and then downside after that. This is what we can see for New Zealand dollar. All of you know now that only 2 weeks left for our next course. And this course, it might be the potential last live course. We have a lot to cover. We will be adding new things. All the details are on our website course page, or you can check the link in the description under this video. And remember this, it's a lifetime access. So if you really want to succeed in Forex trading, don't miss out our next course. Gold for this one, we said we are expecting a down wave. Market went down and start to push to the upside. So all of you are in the sell, move your stops. If market will give us a corrective structure here, more downside. So all of you who are following us, you should be already in the sell. And those who are not in, wait. Market is in the middle and the structure is in the making. This means here we will wait to see a clear structure before we go for up or down. For now, if you are not in, leave it and focus on other pairs. Short term, we are biased to the upside. So if you want and if you know how to trade the next wave, you can go for your buy setups if you get a setup. After that, we might go for our sell setups again. We suggest you to leave it if you are not in. Pound yen for this one, market went down. And if you remember, I said to you we are expecting all yen pairs to move down next week. And this is what happened. Dollar yen went down, pound yen went down, euro yen, Aussie yen. So almost all yen pairs went down as forecasted. And again, this is the power of wave analysis and market structures. If you really want to learn, guys, and master forex trading and wave analysis, check our traders feedback page on our website, check the community tab, read the course page in details line by line, and then decide. In this business, you have to learn before you trade. I'm not saying you have to take our course. All what I'm trying to do here, help you guys to be a better trader. Dollar CAD, for this one, we said last week we are expecting an up wave. So almost all the charts, guys, went as forecasted. And we hope all of you made money. We said we are expecting Dollar CAD to move up and market went up. We are expecting market to make a corrective structure and more upside. This is what we can see next for Dollar CAD. So those who are in, move your stops. And those who are not in, wait a corrective structure before you go for the next buy setup. The next wave and the next move is toward the upside. This is what we can see, and this is what we will trade. Euro yen, remember it's a yen pair, and this is what we said last week. Market went down all the way from here to here. So all of you who went in this sell, you must have made good profits up to this level. From here, we're expecting upside again. But market didn't give us a buy setup, it went more down. So first of all, you must have made good profits in this down wave. Now, what next for this one? We are expecting a correction and more downside. So all of you who took profits here, this is perfect. It was a good 100 pips move. Now, next for this one, we are expecting a correction. This corrective structure, it might take time. So Euro Yen, we will leave it. If anyone's still holding this trade, move it to break even. We are expecting a correction and more downside. This corrective structure, it will take time. It will be going upwards. Any buy setup or any sell setup for now, we will not take it. We will be waiting our setups, our strategies, and our structures before we go for our next sell. We are expecting market to move down under these lows. So for now, this was the trade. Euro New Zealand, for this one, we are expecting a corrective structure and more upside. This corrective structure, it will be similar to this one, or this one. After this corrective structure, more upside. So we will be focusing on our buy setups for Euro New Zealand. The next wave and the next move is toward the upside. Follow us on TradingView. Every single week, we are posting charts there as well. So follow us and check the description under every single chart. We are posting every Friday and every Sunday. Pound Oz, how many of you guys remember what we said from here once the market was falling like crazy? In this down wave, guys, a lot of traders get in the sell, especially here. Why? Because they think market broke this low, it's going all the way down to break a previous low. But what happened here? We said to you, we can see market reversing all the way up to break this top, and this might be 1000 pips move. For now, market went up 800 pips. So 200 pips left for this one to move up and break this top. If you remember this forecast from here, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comment section that you remember this forecast. Now, a lot of you are in this buy. If you are in this buy, take partial profits and move the rest to break even. I will show you here one thing and let's see if the market will move in this way or not. We can see that the market will reverse all this down wave because we have a special pattern for that and we are following a special structure. And this structure leads to this up wave. So we think that market will move to the upside very fast and very sharp, the same way that was going down here. So what next for Pound Oz? We are expecting a correction and more upside. Now, those who are not in, do not buy it from these levels. We have another pattern here that might unfold. It will be explained on Sunday session. Euro Pound, one more time. Up and then down. For this one, guys, I will show you the forecast on TradingView. All of you know the previous waves. And this big one, this one, this one. Now, I will show you what we forecasted here and what we post on TradingView. This was the forecast, guys, posted on the 4th of October. We said up and down. Look at this. Market went up and then it went back down. Market is moving exactly as forecasted. All of you follow us on TradingView. We are posting charts every single week. Check them and read the description under every chart. Coming back to Euro Pound, we are expecting more upside. If you don't know how to get in here, leave it and focus on other pairs. Pound Swiss, for this one, we were expecting up and down. Market went up and it went back down up till these levels. Now, the structure is ready to move up. Any buy setup here we get for Pound Swiss, we will go for it. And remember guys, this might be a 1000 pips move. This wave, it might go all the way up to break this top and even higher. So wait your buy setup before you get in the buy. For us, any buy setup we get, we will go for it. And this is a long-term trade. Remember this one guys, take a screenshot, save it somewhere, and we will come back to this one later on in the near future and we will see the market here. Here on YouTube, we are covering 15 to 20 charts every single week. The rest of them are covered on our website. All the details are in the same page, www.wetradewaves.com. Eurocad, this was amazing. From here to here, market went down more than 300 pips. A lot of our traders were in, and a lot of our followers were in too. In our last Sunday session, the members asked us, what are the charts guys that you are focusing on? We said Eurocad more down, New Zealand Swiss up, and Aussie yen down. You see, most of them went in the direction as we trade waves analysis. This is amazing. Now, all of you guys who get in this sell and remember this forecast, let us know in the comment section. The more you comment, like, and share, the more you push us to share knowledge with you, and you might help other traders. Share it and spread the knowledge. You know that in our videos, we are giving a lot of tips, advices, and at least they can be in the right direction of the next trade. Coming back to Eurocad, we are expecting a correction and more downside. For this one, we can still see another wave down. So, all of you are in the sell, you can take partial profits or move your stops. We suggest you to take partial profits. Why? Because now we are expecting short-term up and then downside again. So take partial profits, let the market finish the structure, and then you can go for the next wave. New Zealand Swiss, for this one, we said last week we are expecting upside. Market went up all the way from here to here. Some of them took profits and some of them get out for break even. This was a 60 pips move, so your worst case scenario, it should be break even in this trade if you get in. For us, we get out for break even. Even some of the members get out for profits. For us, we were expecting more upside. Market went up and then it went back down. We were wrong in this up wave, and that's totally fine. No one will be right 100%. And this is not the goal. The goal is for you to make money out of your analysis. In all the cases, the next wave and the next move is toward the upside. Aussie yen, for this one, this was amazing. Market went down from here to here. After that, we are expecting a correction, one more push down. All of you are in the sell, take partial profits. It's always good to take profits. This was the chart guys, and this was the forecast. If you click on this one, you will see how the market went down exactly from here. Coming back to Aussie yen, we are expecting correction, one more push down. And remember, we updated you on the community tab and we said if you are in, move your stops and manage your trade. So all of you are watching this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon, because every time we post on the community tab, you will get a notification. We are posting updates and a lot of other things. EURUSD, for this one, we are expecting a down wave. After this up move, we can see that they are preparing the market for another down wave. So this means for us, any sell setup we get, we will go for it. Now, if market will go to the downside, one more push up, we will be looking for our sell setups again. Any push up here, it will be the potential last up within the structure. Without going into details, the next wave is toward the downside. This is what we can see for EURUSD, and this is what we will trade next. All of you who trade EURUSD, focus on your sell setups. New Zealand CAD, for this one, we are expecting an up wave. The market here, it can push down to break this low and then upside again. Why to break this low? It's a different story. What we are focusing on is our buy setups. Any buy setup we get for this one, we will go for it. Trade with care and trade your own system. So for those who are still not following us on TradingView, you should do that. And my advice for you today, after a streak of wins, take a break. Take a break for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then trade again. Why you should do that? Because while you are getting a streak of wins, you will start to be overconfident, and this leads to big mistakes. Example, you might click the trade without analyzing. You might click the trade without following the rules. You might over-risk thinking that you know now how the market moves. Or you might trade without stop loss because you think that you know where the market will move next 100%. So after taking a streak of wins, take a break. And I have a small warning for all of you. We can see that the next few weeks are so volatile. What you should do, if you can take a break for 1 month, do that. If you really want to trade, minimize your risk. Market can make sudden big moves in both directions. So take a break or minimize your risk. In Forex trading, you should not only learn how to read the charts, you have to have a correct mindset. And we can also help you with that. In addition to the motivation that we give to our traders, we are giving them tips and advices that will help them to focus and be in the right track all the times. And those tips, guys, are based on more than 8 years of experience. Also, you have the teamwork. Alone, it's really tough to make progress. If you have a team, you can grow together. So joining our group, it might be the best investment you can ever make. And this is what a lot of our traders said to us. Like I said, go to our website and read our traders feedback page. We also understand that a lot of you guys cannot afford our course, and this is why we are here sharing this video every week for free for all of you. And those who want a bit of an insight about this analysis, you can subscribe to our monthly subscription service. Every single one of you can afford it. Thanks for watching, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, trade with care, and see all of you next week.